Hello.
Welcome back to Low Energy Videos, where I am a very, very stressed out little boy.
Hello.
Welcome back to...
Been quite a day.
It has been indeed quite a day. Jamie, how you doing, babe? How you doing? Good seeing you. First of all, girly, as always, you are an empty black void. It is a fantastic black void, very, very feminine black void.
It's her true face.
Yeah, that's why she was so nervous that we would mock her over the years.
You gotta turn yourself up, Lev.
I can do that. This is how I learn.
How do I sound, everybody? Do I sound okay?
Yeah, I can hire him up a little bit, but...
Am I too loud? Am I too low? Or am I just right?
While we wait for that feedback. Crendar is good, and now I'm probably good too, because I've got this up pretty high. Hi guys, good to see you all. It's still way too quiet. Okay, well I'll hire me up to full. How's that? Any better?
I'm getting a weird lag in chat. For some reason, you're reacting to things that don't come up until 10 seconds later on my chat screen.
That's weird. Although there is going to be a lag anyway.
No, I'm talking about the chat lag, not the screen lag.
Oh.
I don't know. Strange.
Well,
That's okay though. It doesn't matter.
Vlad, thank you for subscribing.
Boot.
Okay, so first of all, the lack of the boobed elephant in the room. GirlDoesRant really did do her best to still too quiet. Well, I am sorry about that. I'll fiddle around with this as I'm talking.
Girlie's computer has been seriously imploding on her all day. Like, it's blue screening on her. She can't do anything with it, unfortunately. She's busy trying to tech support that right now.
Yeah,
we're gonna try again next week. If we can.
Yeah, if we can't, I'm gonna try and get someone else on. Big shout out also to Missy Ann, who was ready in the wings, but I actually let her go at the last minute because I was like, "Oh no, everything seems to be okay now." Boobed elephant is not flattering. She knows I mean well. If she ever ends up watching this, anyway.
Hey, Burns. Well, yeah. So actually, we'll figure out what we're gonna do for next week.
Because
we'll see what's happening.
I want to get her. I want to get her on. Like, I want to get her on at some point. But if she's currently going through technical issues that's affecting her own channel, well then, like,
yeah. What can you really ask for at that point?
Yeah, she's got bigger concerns right now. You know.
Do you want to just go for Missy next week and then?
Well, I was actually thinking next week we're gonna get Pitmonk on. But
okay, well, either way,
I have to actually ask him. He's down for it, but I didn't say what date. If not, Missy Ann, as always, will be a trooper and just say yes. And I
just so we're not teasing her too long as well.
yeah, that's one reason I didn't really want to go back to her, especially now. Right now, I think she's live with Shabisky. So it'd be a bit hard for her to multitask like that.
Oh, that's practically impossible. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, could you imagine a woman multitasking?
No.
Thank you so much.
2 beers and no boobs. I demand a refund.
Is awesome.
He says as he pays $10 to the host, technical difficulties
I don't know what just happened, but you're reacting to, by the way.
Luca's just Luca just topped up the glass by $10 dues.
Sweet. Thank you, Luca.
I am very grateful for that. As Crendar is too, because just in case you're wondering how this goes, we do split it. We do split the cash on this show, so Crendar and myself will be getting our fair share.
So yeah, whenever those come in, just call them out verbally because I can't always read them.
Oh yeah, well it'll help in the future if I don't look at them just on screen. I'll look at them on the browser with you.
Yeah.
But anyway, So yeah, if anyone's a bit pissed off about Girly, you and me both, but you know, we tried and she tried hardest of all. So there's not much we can do about it. We were actually thinking about even leaving the show, but no, it's good. Well, we're gonna stick with it. We've got enough to
Yeah, it
talk
sounds like the
about.
same thing happened when she tried going on Underhaven recently as well. So
I remember
they understand.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. Hell, even her stream today was a little on the laggy side.
I'm trying to encourage her to get a new computer. I don't know what her finances are like, but she really needs a new computer altogether.
Looks like I need a new phone, which I'll be picking up. Well, I'll be making an order of it this Wednesday. I have no idea when it's going to arrive. Once that happens, then Twitter's back, and of course IRL streams. So,
oh,
yeah, that's I've been threatening that for a long while now. Of course, there's very few places I can go, but at the very least, I can go and record in a pub. I suppose I can record in a pub.
Or have a chat while you're walking around the park or something. I don't know.
Wi-Fi, yeah, that really depends on the minutes I've got. Although it says I have all I can eat minutes, so
Delicious.
yeah, we'll see how well that pans out. But anyway, Krendar, how are you? What's going on in your neck of the universe?
Nothing too super exciting in life in general. Although I am happy to finally get to start streaming the DLCs that are both out for Control now. I don't know if you've played Control yet. Excellent game.
I have not, and I'm kicking myself. When it was free, I didn't collect it. There was
if you like,
no reason to.
There's no reason not to collect those things when they're free. Just check them every week.
Yeah, if you're on Epic, folks, or if you're not on Epic and you're thinking of a reason to, they give you new games, and sometimes
to be more specific, for anybody listening, we're talking about the Epic Game Store. Every week they give out 1 or 2 games for free, and if you claim it during that week, you own it permanently. So check every they change every Thursday. Check in there every Thursday or Friday. Claim your free games. Even if you're not going to play them immediately, claim them just so you have them for later.
Yeah, they'll be in your library forever. So
I think I've got like 50 or 60 games in my Epic Games Store library, and I've actually paid for 3 of them. So
I paid for a few more, but you see, I'm a simp.
Maybe 4. I don't remember exactly. Let me see. I bought Control. I bought Borderlands 3. I bought what was that Lovecraft one? Sinking City. Maybe some other thing.
You'll actually be seeing one of the games in the near future where the water is like wine, I believe it's called, or where the water
I've heard good things about that.
Same. I saw Jim Sterling do a review of it years ago when it first came out, and I'm like, this is interesting looking. I like the look of it. I like the theme, the whole hobo, because I can relate being a hobo. You know, I like to wander. But yeah, there's that. There's also a railroad game, but I'm not gonna talk.
Ooh. Oh, you've gone silent.
Okay, you went
quiet for like 10 seconds and started laughing. What did I miss?
When someone donated, not much.
Oh, somebody did a text-to-speech donation?
Okay, this is still going on.
Was that you, Luca?
Was it Luca? Was it Luca?
Luca did that to me once.
Okay, Luca, you get 1 of those per episode. That way it's a guarantee money. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it.
Hey, Luca, remember when you did the ghost pig one to me? There was one that for some reason I had a day where the dono text to speech was echoing over top of itself. I don't know why. So he sent one in that said ghost pig oink 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 oink, and it was just like echoey. It was so weird. It was hilarious.
Good old
Love you, Luca.
Yeah.
You're the best.
Hope you're doing well, buddy. Thank you for the money. We'll be sure to spend it on drugs and or prostitutes. Or drug prostitutes.
Probably and.
Yeah.
Two great tastes that go great together.
Oops, all drug prostitutes. That's a bowl of these hookers made out of like powder, all falling into the bowl. All right, so let's think. We have not much crazy shit to talk about. Like I was want to quickly talk about the copyright that we got. So on the Shabisky stream, we had a very brief video where I just got another donation.
Just to clarify, he means last week's show when we had Shabisky on here.
Muffins or cupcakes? For the one you choose, what is your favorite kind of it? Also, to keep with the bearded theme, have GDR wear a fake beard on stream.
I
wish I knew how we could share the sound on those, because I can't hear those.
Yeah, that's going to be annoying. Rose topped up the pint glass, asked about muffins or cupcakes.
Cupcakes.
Yeah,
well, depends on the kind of muffin, actually.
Yeah.
Carrot muffins are pretty good.
They're alright. I like a regular old muffin, but with like black currants or raisins in them.
Yeah, raisins. Yeah, that's good too. Healthier as well.
Plus great with a cup of coffee or something like that. As for the bearded idea with Girly, considering the loops that she's putting us through, at the very least she has to do that, or do it topless. There's only two options. What? Next time she's actually on the stream.
Oh. Well, we can't have her do it topless because then your channel gets taken down.
Oh no, I can put like I can put 2 gifs of beards over it.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Thank you for the dono, by the way, Rose.
We gotta figure out how to get that so I can hear those donation messages.
Yeah, that's the only.
I'll ask Ben how he does it.
Yeah, there has to be a trick to it.
Because I know Ben does it, so it works. I'll ask him.
But yeah, today we have. So anyway, as I was saying, the breakdown. Last week's show, Bearded Ramblings, Shabisky on. Great time. We watched one video. Won't say what. Won't say by who, because while they want to be petty as all hell, I don't need to rise to that. I got a message in the morning on Gmail saying that I'd been copyright striked, a delayed 9-day strike, and I had to take the video down or get into contact with them or else take a strike on the channel. So I reached out to them and they didn't reply. They still haven't replied. So I'm like, alright, well, I don't have the luxury of time, so I took down the video and altered it up. The video itself, completely harmless. Wholesome, even. And I really don't know why they couldn't have been like, hey, we don't like you using our content without prior permission. I'm like, oh my god, I am so sorry. How can I work with you on this? Would you like me to re-edit it? Would you like me to put information to how to reach you in the comments? Nothing like that. Just
silence.
Strike one. You know, like, you only get 3 strikes, and off you fucking go. Thank Christ it was a delayed one.
Even the first strike damages the channel in a way temporarily, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. That's why.
Doesn't it prevent live streaming and stuff?
Indeed. That's why.
So we can't be having that, obviously.
So I didn't have the luxury of waiting for their answer. They can more than welcome to watch this and see how, like, my response. More welcome to talk. But anyway, beyond that.
Yeah. So if anybody's watched the VOD of last week's video and is wondering why there's a weird jump cut suddenly at one point, that's why.
Yeah. I put this,
we had to cut out at least a couple minutes worth of footage.
Surprisingly chunky amount too. It was a good video. I gotta give him credit. It was a good video. We had a good laugh on it, but. Oh, we got another dono. Gold.
Nice. Thank you, guys. You're awesome.
Luca topped up the glass, but no noise this time. I had my God, I can't read that. I had ensuring the well, sharing the wealth. Cheers. Also, fuck that. Did I see?
Oh, he said he had his
Mark?
payday and probably fuck that strike. I'm assuming he's saying.
All right. Yeah. Well, definitely fuck that strike. Appreciate it, man.
You might need to edit that alert box so that the text is a bit bigger.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't think we'd be getting that many. Like.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Well, we got to prepare now.
Yeah. You know what? I'm putting it right dead center. I might if we regret it, then we regret it in the future. But for now, they do a cool thing.
I think you have to do it after the show where you can dive into the Streamlabs setting through your account and change the font size.
Oh yeah, but
you can't do that in OBS, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
That's a Stream Elements thing, or whatever you're using for the back end.
Well, anyway,
I know how to do it through Twitch. I don't know how to do it through YouTube.
Well, anyway, let us find something to talk about. We have quite the list of things to go through. And let's start with the most important one. This would have been fun if I had 2 Canadians on. Unfortunately, I've only got the one. But this will still be interesting. Grendel.
Well, we can always center the quiz and then see how the results are.
No, you'll have to double up. Like the mighty moose, you will have to rise to the challenge. How Canadian are you?
All right, let's see. All right, catch you later, Luca. Thanks for the pint glass top-ups.
Absolutely. It also would help if
I say as I sip Pepsi out of a pint glass.
Okay, so here you go, guys. Just in case you thought. Once you
let's do
answered
this.
The first question, the next one will appear.
All right, so I didn't have any of these things, but if I were to choose from this list, let's see.
I had this for the record. Weetabix, because I'm trying to be healthy.
Honestly, I would go for either the first or the second one. But the first one's obviously the Canadian answer that they want. But
a double bagel.
Since I'm pretty much 50-50 on that, let's go for number 1.
For the record, anytime I went to Hortons, I got something like this, but usually in a bagel. So
yeah,
they call them maybe I call them free. What do you say when you want to get someone's attention? Excuse me, sorry, hey. Nothing, wave hand till notice me. Nothing, wave hand.
Yeah, excuse me. Which is the Canadian answer as well, but it actually is the one that I do.
Yeah, you're about like 80% Canadian stereotype.
I would say, yeah. We'll see what the quiz says.
Yeah.
Let's see. I would say, what's that third one? Minus 10 or?
Yeah, anything below 10 and below 20, below 30, not even including wind chill. Wait, are we talking?
Well, it does
Celsius?
emphasize like really cold. Well, obviously we're talking about Celsius. You have to be. below -20. -10 is cold, but -20 is when it gets really cold.
Canada is eliminated from the Olympics hockey finals. Haha, yeah, right. But let's just pretend. Who do you root for instead? U.S., Sweden, Finland, Switzerland, Russia, Czech Republic, Latvia, Austria, Norway. Damn, there's a list. Slovakia, Slovenia. Don't care who wins. I just love the hockey so much. Fuck this. If Canada's out, I hope everyone else catches on fire. I could not care less about hockey if I tried.
Well, see, this is where I stopped being Canadian. I don't care about hockey.
Well, it's a shame, too, because that's actually one of the few sports I kind of like.
Oh, actually, I would agree with that. It's just that I just don't care about sports in general at all. But hockey is one of the more interesting ones if I was going to be forced to watch one.
Thoughts on bagged milk? Bagged milk?
Totally normal.
Okay, but you
that's how I buy mine.
Does it come in a bag?
Yeah.
Not in a bottle.
Yeah, you buy a pitcher, and you put the bag in the pitcher because they're specially made to fit the bags. Then you cut the corner off the bag and use that to pour it out. It's actually the most common way to get milk in Canada.
That's...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here, let me get you a picture.
I won't be able to see it because I can't really touch.
Well, no, I'll put it in chat.
Yeah.
Here we go.
No, I can't look at that either. You know what me? Once Discord starts, I can't stop.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna put it in the stream chat I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, when I can, I will. I'll have a look at it.
That's a Pinterest link. That's not going to work for most people. Hang on. Well, we'll keep talking.
Yeah. Does your country have universal healthcare? Yes, but other countries have it better. Haha. No, we don't. I'm swearing to medical bills. No, but never got sick, so never really an issue. Once went to a hospital because someone hurt my feelings.
Sorry, 1 second. All right, let's try this.
He's obsessed now with showing us his milk bag.
Yeah, I got to show you all my bag.
His bag full of white fluids.
All right, universal healthcare. Yes. I don't know if other countries have it better or not, but yes.
What's your opening line in national anthem? O Canada, home of native land. O Canada,
that's the one.
Then France, O say can you see, God save great screen. Australians, let's all rejoice. Alliance, el fan de patre, de jour glory est arrive. Oh God, it's all French now. He was a boy, she was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? Mine isn't listed here. All right, first one.
All right, go ahead and click that link in the stream chat, by the way.
Okay. Let's have a look.
That is Canadian ass milk right there.
You people deserve everything coming to you. That is just barbaric.
But you see, there's less waste that way.
But you can do stuff with milk cartons. I used to make little airplanes with them as a kid, and
although actually the milk jugs might actually be less waste in the long run because you can recycle them, whereas this plastic that these bags are made of, I don't think is recyclable. So ironically, there might be less of it, but it's harder to recycle. What's
your favorite Canadian TV show? Orphan Black, Kids in the Hall, Corner Glass.
Kids in the Hall.
This has 22 minutes. Schitt's Creek, the littlest.
Schitt's Creek.
Schitt's Creek and the littlest.
Schitt's Creek, get it?
Yeah, I get
it. Actually, to be fair, Corner Gas is really fucking good show, but Kids in the Hall is better.
I'm not seeing Letterkenny anywhere here. I am offended. Okay, so it was Kids in the Hall.
Kids in the Hall. Fucking love that show.
How often do you go over your data limit on your phone? All the time, paying bazillion dollars a month for this crap? Sometimes, but never limited. I don't have a phone. Okay. Netflix selection. Terrible. I use VPN. Terrible. Now Netflix is blocked. VPN, so I'm stuck with it. It used to be bad, but actually gotten a lot better. Awesome. Or else I don't use. You don't use Netflix, do you?
Not at home, but I use it when I'm visiting the family. So I got a bit of experience with this.
Awesome. I never got outside. Used to be bad. Gotten a lot better.
Let us put it at. I don't know if it has changed recently or not. So let's go with the first one. Terrible. Use a VPN to access another country's selection. Because that's what I've been doing in the past, at least.
I don't do that. That would be wrong.
I know, right?
What do you call food with macaroni and
Kraft
cheese?
dinner.
Oh, Jesus. Right away.
Mm-hmm.
How many official languages does your country have? One that's English, one but it's not English, 2, 3. Notice they say that, but it's also in English. 2, 3, more than 3. Oh, that's probably like for the native tribes.
One and it's English.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Quebec.
What do you call your mother? Mother, mom, ma, mother, maman, Linda.
Linda would be the funny answer, but mom. Although I don't call her that much anymore because she is not alive, sadly.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Do you smoke pot? Yes, illegally. Yes, legally. No, but it might become legal. No, but I would try it when it's legal or not. No, and I never will.
Let's go with no, but I might try it, even though I have technically tried it, but I don't do it very often, so.
Try it when it's legal or not, or illegal?
Well, I can't say if it becomes legal, because it already is legal.
That's true. How old this is?
No, wrong one.
Okay, I'll go back. Let me check real quick.
Where are you going?
I'm checking the. I'm checking the date. August.
Oh, okay.
August?
August this year?
Yeah.
Weird. Maybe they're trying to phrase it so that it can work for anywhere.
Well,
they don't want you to change it?
No, well, there we go.
Well,
how do you watch Super Bowl commercials during the Super Bowl?
What's the Super Bowl?
What's the Super Bowl? Good.
I mean, I know what it is, but there's no I don't watch it option, so.
When the last time your favorite team won the championship? This year, they're the best.
There's no I don't watch it option here?
No. Long time, but keep rooting for them anyway. Do you have a family team that like your family kind of gathers around?
I don't know. Choose sweep silently, I guess.
Yeah, that's. How many of the following things do you own? A plaid flannel shirt, red mittens. I've been wondering this myself. A parka, a hockey jersey, snowshoes, a torque, hardcore Lego on DVD, a logo on DVD. I said Lego, and I'm like, wait, what the hell?
See, here's where I get to shock absolutely everybody. 0.
Even
although I kind of want a plaid flannel shirt.
Dude, I want a plaid flannel shirt. I wanna do the whole Al Borland sort of look going.
I actually have a plaid shirt of a different material.
And finally, how do you pronounce twats? Twats? The twat? Twat? A toot? Cunt? I would never.
The second one.
Yeah, I've heard
twat.
I've said 50% Canadian, eh? Aw.
50%.
You could do better.
Oh, come on! I'm at least 70%.
Yeah. I mean, your accent alone is at least a 25. Not just in a sexy way, but hey, if you play your cards right, you play your non-Canadian aspects in your personality. When you think about it deep down, isn't everyone a little bit Canadian? Canadians sure think so, but they're too polite to say it out loud because that'd be bold.
This quiz is rigged,
isn't it? Just I wonder if the person who wrote it, who is Kate Angus. Oh yeah, she's from Canada. Yeah, she's kind of a cutie. Of course,
I mean,
it's BuzzFeed,
why did she think football is inherently Canadian? It's not. Why do we care about the Super Bowl? Cat.
Yeah,
you're not a real Canadian.
And your second name reminds me of a burger.
BuzzFeed. That's the problem right there.
You didn't know
BuzzFeed.
This whole time. You didn't know it was BuzzFeed.
No. I didn't notice.
Okay. Wait with you. Mystery elephant death in Zimbabwe thought to be caused by bacterial infection. The elephants are thought to have contracted the infection while searching for food, but type of a bacteria is unknown. 11 young elephants found dead in mysterious circumstances near Zimbabwe's largest game park suffered from fatal bacterial infection, early laboratory tests indicate. The elephants are thought to have contracted the infection while searching for food. The type of bacteria they infected with is currently unknown. Vet Columbus Chasisavi explains that the summer season arrives, food sources become scarce. This means that younger elephants often eat grass and burrow into the soil, which exposes them to bacteria. Holy shit, they could be like millions of year old bacteria that they just unearthed. Means the younger elephants, the age of the elephants.
Oh great, they've just killed the entire planet. Good job, elephant.
Yeah, this is COVID-20. Elephant COVID.
Oh shit.
Tanesh Farwa, Speaker of the Zimbabwe National Parks and Wildlife Management Authority, said, "You can see those young ones. They can't reach the teachops, so they end up eating anything, which in some cases can be poisonous. Carcasses were discovered. Carcasses. Panda Musva between National Park and Victoria Falls. Recent. Dead elephant. Recent years.
That has to be a bad way to go too.
Yeah. Cause of death in Botswana is currently unknown. Even look at its weird, like that blotch there on it. I think that's weird.
I'm not sure if that's a blotch or a shadow, but if that's a blotch, that looks horrible.
Yeah, cyanide poisoning was also ruled out, as well as poachers, because their ivory was still intact. Couldn't vultures, which had been feeding on bodies. Oh shit, the vultures could be spreading it now.
Yep, we're all dead.
Yep. This case initially appeared to share similarities with unexplained death of at least 350 elephants in neighboring Botswana. Holy shit. Scientists still trying to determine what killed the elephants in the Okanovo Delta.
That's one of the most 2020 things I've ever heard.
Yeah, at the end of this, the memorandum, or like, now we look back in 2020 and all the things that happened, and it'll just be like a half-hour long march of sadness. It'll just be one depressing thing after another. Trump will have a whole 15-minute segment dedicated to all the things he said and did.
That'll be the most depressing thing all year.
Yeah, and at the end of it, the Times Square, the people will intentionally like force the globe down twice as fast. Hurry up, hurry up.
Yep.
And suddenly, like what? Like a bloody rainbow's gonna come up out of it? No, we're gonna have to go through shit in 2021 too. It's not.
Skep says it was the pachyderm Jim Jones cult.
They drank the elephant Kool-Aid. Local claims name for all AIDS who died. All right. This is just a strange and sad thing that happened. Like, no one knows why they're dropping as much as they are, and if this bacteria could, be really dangerous to other things besides elephants.
Guess we're gonna find out.
Yeah, and if more of them die, even worse. I'm gonna go through all the Sky News ones first, and then we'll.
So this is how we end up with a post-apocalypse. Like, do you think this is the backstory for Wasteland 3?
Yeah, like this is the sort of thing you'd read about in like a newspaper in a fictitious world that's about to collapse. Like, millions of birds has mysteriously vanished today, heading out into the ocean. Their corpses weren't found, but large lightning storms could be seen where they went to.
Yeah.
Now here's sports. Wait, what's that? An earthquake?
Seriously.
Press X to leave the house.
So now that Wasteland 3 is out, you're looking at picking that up?
Hell yeah. Once I can afford it. I don't know when I can, but I'm definitely going to. I saw a lot of people look at it, like a lot of people play through it, and it looked really, really
Did
cool.
you play number 2?
I did not. I played number 1, if you believe that.
I never played 1, but I did play 2, and a copy of 1 came with it, but the UI is so hard to tolerate.
Yeah, 1 is not for the faint heart. It comes from a much simpler time.
I would recommend grabbing number 2, though. It was quite good. Apparently number 3 is a lot sillier, but actually number 2 has an interesting thing in there that's actually more poignant now than it was when the game came out. They have an NPC in the game that was modeled after Total Biscuit.
Aww.
And now it's like a tribute to the Fallen at this point, now that he's gone. So
I was thinking about TV earlier on today. He really was great at working through the nitty-gritty of video games, like the really technical sides of it.
He knew a lot about that.
Yeah, like the first thing he'd ever do when a game would start, he'd say hi, he'd chill a little bit, and then he'd go straight into the sentence before the game. He'd spend like 10-15 minutes in the sentence, and it'd be like, I think this is a stupid thing. I don't know why games need to add this when this works totally fine. Like, you play the game and you don't see this working, so what's the point of it? It's just taking up space. And like people who are running on rigs that are like girlies, for example, that are probably on fire half the time, it's probably some really good advice to get the games running well.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I miss TV.
Yeah, I miss that guy.
He avoided 2020 though.
Total Biscuit and Dodger are, between them, responsible for my love of Dark Souls games. I would have totally missed out on them if it hadn't been for those two. They talked me into it, basically.
And
I haven't looked back since.
Did you get good?
Somewhat. Not as good as some other people, but I got through it.
One day I will tackle those games on these streams, and you will see me rage. You will see me rage.
They're a hell of a lot of fun, but they do get very difficult at parts.
Mm.
But not as difficult as as their overall reputation suggests. Like people overblow it.
I hear people say that it's challenging but not unfair.
And that's actually how Total Biscuit got me into it, because whenever they talked about it, he would talk about how it was fair. Like you can see most of the challenges coming in time to do something about it, and even if you don't see it coming in time, you at least learn it's there.
Yeah, know that it's your fault if you fuck it up.
Yeah, and they're really good about things like whenever there's traps or ambushes, they always leave a clue. So if you're observant, you can notice the trap or ambush before you trigger it, and like I said, even if you don't, well, now you know it's there for next time. Like whenever you die, you generally understand why you died and what you can do about it next time. Okay. Most of the time, like 90% of the time.
So, do you remember this song, Whip Nene?
No, but I know I hear people talk about it a lot. I like people talking about "Watch Me Nay Nay" and whatever, but I never actually seen the original song.
I did, and it was stupid, but I don't know. It got a lot of hate at the time. A lot of people were like, "This is fucking stupid. I hope this kid dies in a fire." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" As it turns out, he might be a little bit unhinged anyway. Watch.
I mean, how can you be a singer named Silento? You can't sing and be silent. Come on, buddy. Make up your mind.
Maybe it's like a big guy being called Tiny, you know?
Yeah, I guess. Is he really loud?
Strangers. I've only ever heard that one song. But rapper Silento is alleged to have swung a hatchet at 2 people inside their home in Los Angeles.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Methinks his brain might be a bit on the unlatched side. Has been charged with assault.
Apparently.
Rapper Silento has been charged with assault after allegedly attacking 2 strangers with a small axe. He just called it a hatchet. Pick one. Axe.
I like how they just, like, literally just had their second sentence as a repeat of their first sentence.
After walking, it probably means that there's not much in this story. After walking.
Yeah, but there's Mulan down there.
Yeah. After walking into unlocked home, he swung a hatchet at 2 people inside before one of them disarmed him, according to Los Angeles Attorney's Office. Local reports say he was looking for his girlfriend. Honey, where are you?
Was he planning to use the hatchet on her?
Jesus, maybe. Where he was 17. Yeah, 22-year-old is known for his song "Watch Me Whip Nene," which he wrote in his basement when he was 17 and released on YouTube. The track went viral, inspired a dance craze for all of 2 weeks, I suppose. Prosecutors say he's been charged on 2 counts of assault with deadly weapon and currently being held in bail for $105,000.
Also, it seems strange to me. Like, how do you come up with a dance move called Nay Nay?
I don't even know.
It's such a weird name.
I know Todd in the Shadows did a review on the music video and the actual song, and he explained what Nay Nay was, but I cannot remember because all I'm thinking of is that sounds like something a toddler would do when he doesn't know the word for a horse. Nene.
Right. So were you able to actually see his review, or were the shadows too dark?
He was convenient because he was mostly using his words and his little keyboard to make that work. And whenever I did want to see something, he either cut to the music video or had his little dog that he would show up on the screen because he loves showing off that little dog. Tiny dog. Alleged incidents are taking place in the weekend in the Valley Village neighborhood of Los Angeles. It occurred when he was out for bail earlier. What? It occurred when he was out on bail for an earlier arrest in Orange County. He's been released on
What was that arrest for, I wonder?
Released on a charge of inflicted corporal injury on a spouse or cohabitant following alleged domestic disturbance. Okay, so this guy is coming across as a violent, unhinged mess with too much money. Atlanta Bulls star, real name Richard Lamar Hawk, which, for the record, that's a great name for any professional athlete. That
is a good name.
Richard Lamar Hawk is due to appear in court today. Found guilty of, he could be facing up to 6 years in prison if found guilty. Released his debut album, Fresh Out of High School, 2 parts in 2008. Pop Culture Magazine Complex will call his 2015 viral hit one of the most annoying things to ever exist. Sky News has contacted Saliento's representative for comments.
Oh, if only these people from 2015 could see the memes we have now.
Yeah. Have you seen that latest one? The whole the nostalgia thing, like Trump in office. Well, you hit your head pretty bad there. Trump in office, COVID. What are you talking about? It's 1997, and we're gonna play some PlayStation. It's a bunch of kids. TJ
this brand new graphics technology.
Yeah,
the PlayStation.
TJ did a good version of that. Now this is the jetpack one. Pilot reports seeing a guy in a jetpack at 3,000 feet above Los Angeles. After this, we'll watch a video, so I'll have to turn the sound back on. FBI investigation follows the sightings with 2 pilots on a separate flight near Los Angeles International Airport. Is that the same guy, though? A person in a jetpack flying at 3,000 over Los Angeles. Okay, so airline pilots are reported guy in a jetpack. FBI investigations, 2 pilots. Several media outlets obtained a recording of communication between the pilot and air traffic control, which revealed details of the incident. Hopefully there is an actual recording of it. In this recording, one pilot says, "Tower, American, 1997. We just passed a guy in a jetpack." Controller responds, "American, 1997. Okay. Were they off to your left or right side?" "On the left side, maybe 200 yards or so about our altitude." A few seconds later, another pilot tests the tower. Just saw a guy pass by us in a jetpack. Hopefully he waved past so you could do
this is the birth of the real life Rocketeer.
Yeah. Controlling then urges pilot in JetBlue flight to use caution. Person jetpack reported 200 yards south. Well, if he did crash into it, he'd be a flying bomb.
Basically.
An unidentified person then said only in LA. Yeah, because that's the only place you get people dumb enough and rich enough to do this.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of flying bomb, I realized the other day when I was playing Ghost of Tsushima, I figured out the origin of, the old term kamikaze pilots?
Yeah.
I figured out what that actually means, like, as a translation.
Divine wind.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you didn't know that? The storm that sunk the Khan's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I figured it out because kaze is their word for wind.
Oh.
And then kami is what they call their gods. So it's literally god wind. But a more proper translation would be divine wind.
FAA is looking into reports. FBI Los Angeles field office also confirms where the sightings and investigated NPC. Alright, so yeah, there's not really much to say other than this guy. I mean, I would use my jetpack like crazy if I had one.
3,000 feet is very impressive as well.
Indeed. However, I would not do it near one of the busiest airports on the planet.
No, that's asking to get smushed in the air.
Not only that, it's highly illegal. Like, when you land, you better hope that no one ever finds your silver suit and massive jetpack. Which is a shame, because if you have a jetpack, you want to share that with the world. Like, oh, I've got a jetpack, but I don't want anyone knowing about it. What's the point, then? How will you fly over people while shit-faced and then whip out your dick and piss on them? They'll know it was someone in a jetpack. So you might as well know it's you. You're technically a god at that point.
What are you going to do about it, huh?
Wait until I land and then kick my ass? Please don't do that. Okay, so let's see. We shall start. Out as always. As you can tell, I have a trend of animals that I like doing on this stream. I like animals, and I like positive stories as much as the negatives, because everyone always does negative stories. It's about time we do some positives. There's a podcast that at least has some pluses. Not many of them. It's still fun to look at the negatives, but still. Here's a rat clenching its fist of rage. Why
I'm gonna guess you.
And the first Skaven was born.
Yep. Look at him plotting right there.
Look at those eyes. Like
It's like, oh, I'm gonna punch you so hard.
Hey, did I leave?
I've never seen an animal clench a fist before.
And you could tell. Like, look at it. Look, it actually does this.
And Darky just walk over my face like that every goddamn day with this fucking guy.
Hey, what's going on? What are you up to? You up to something? You up to something fun?
I will punch you so hard, mister. Oh, this motherfucker.
Little ratty rat. Little ratty rat. Ratty rat. Let's see. China friends punching. Oh shit.
Well then.
Yeah. It's been.
What was this?
Okay, so I'll give you a quick breakdown while I think of the next one. Yeah. Okay, we got a few things. Oh no, that can go. That's just. So this was a guy from these two guys in a car watching these kids. These like teenage white kids. They were both black and they were doing a sort of world star because they were having these kids were having a huge argument, and then one of them just decks this girl in the face, and then all his friends jump and deck him back, and it's sort of like and they're like damn. It was very
random chaos.
Yeah, it was very world star. Here is, hopefully this one hasn't been taken down. Here is a depressed doorbell committing suicide.
Oh shit.
Scheiße!
Scheiße.
I like how he says it too. It's not just Scheiße, it's Scheiße.
Yeah, he really rubbed some stank on that. That thing does sound like it's dying already, though.
Scheiße! Yeah, I don't think a new battery would solve that.
No.
Now,
it was time for it to go.
I would show this video in its entirety, but I'm going to pause it to talk about we aren't the only ones who got a copyright strike. And it was over this bad boy right here. Now, do you know about that with Critical and Markiplier and all them?
I don't even know what a Critical is.
Penguin Zero. What's up, everyone? Is Critical here? You never.
No.
Okay, so
I know Markiplier.
Okay. Well, Marky got his first ever copyright strike quite recently because he tried not to laugh on his I think it was Unis Anis channel, and it was this. Now I'm just going to show you some stills of it. There's nothing inherently wrong with it, and it's a joke. But the idea is that SpongeBob, Mickey Mouse costume, hilarious road rage. As you can see here, there's a bunch of people in mascot outfits kicking the ass out of this one dude. It's all staged, and it's in Russia, and it's funny as fuck. Critical watched this, and he got a community guideline strike. So he complained about it. He even pointed out that Markiplier watched it recently and tweeted it and saying how come he didn't get striked.
And then he did.
Yeah, Markiplier actually said, you know what, he's right. Why didn't I get striked? And they struck him, and he's like, what the hell? Because Critical.
Why didn't I get striked? Because they didn't notice.
A few days earlier, was talking about a Spanish dude, a Spanish kid, who for years has had a very successful YouTube channel where he literally murders animals.
Yikes!
Like he's not only does that, he's been doing it for years, and he even got a sort of smaller Spanish-speaking community of people who hang puppies, who gas kittens, who beat dogs to death. They find in the street.
Please tell me this kid's in jail now.
Well,
dead.
I think his channel has been taken down. Oh, he's getting nothing but hate all the time.
No, I mean literal jail, like not just taken off YouTube.
I actually don't know. I hope so. But the point is, this kid was a piece of shit. But YouTube kept his channel up. Critical pointed that out as a huge hypocrisy. Everyone pointed this out as a huge hypocrisy. That looking at this video, that's why I'm not pressing play or anything. Will get your channel taken down. Well, maybe your channel taken down, but you're getting a strike on it. But that kid can keep his shit up. That literal Nazis can have channels. And I don't mean like the sort of grey area of the Sargons of the world. I mean like the real Nazis. there are still tons of people who really do have like really far right-wing horror views, or like you can find beheading videos on this channel and everything. It's just
there are literal Nazis that exist in the world in this day and age, but they're not the people that the SJWs say they are.
But the YouTube actually backed off, in all fairness, but it shouldn't have happened at all. Like, they shouldn't have.
Right.
So what this originally, like, you can see it up here in the corner. I was going to show this when Girly was here, or last week when Shabisky was on. I just never got around to it, and now I'm just going to show it to you just to say YouTube's copyright, and now we know all too well ourselves, is beyond a joke. It
really is.
The algorithm is a joke. It is insane. And I understand, because there are so many videos uploaded every single day that it would be impossible. I think you'd need like 90,000 people looking at it. So you can't do that. You just couldn't do that. So you have to do your best as you can. But at the same time, there has to be some sort of communication between YouTube. None of this just automatic stamp bullshit. There has to be some sort of communication.
The main problem is how they assume you're guilty and then you have to prove that you're innocent after your video's already been gone for 2 weeks.
I mean,
they shouldn't have that automatic guilt step.
I mean, Pitmonk's a great example of that. He absolutely, like, his Nazicize video does a joke that got his channel completely fucked over.
They need to have like the problem is they and even if people like manually claim things as well, they'll automatically take that person's word for it and take a thing down like without question. Like, they got to review those. They got to stop taking stuff down just automatically before they even know, you know? Well, like, maybe the algorithm can flag things, but then a person can internally review it before something happens.
I mean, not every single video on YouTube is getting flagged, even when sometimes those videos deserve to be flagged. Like, I guarantee you, there's outright child porn on this website. I guarantee you that.
Guaranteed.
Even if it's not titled, it's probably titled the most like inconspicuous.
Oh, it's guaranteed titled something innocent sounding.
Yeah. Or even just a collection of numbers, you know. But anyway, something a bit more upbeat.
Yargının işi de kolaylaşacak başlıkları var. Dilerseniz verelim ekrana kediyi. Şu anda çıktı gördüğünüz gibi. Efendim malum kış kapıda. Şu anda artık giderek soğuklarda.
How did that cat get in there?
Yeah, according to the title, this is just a surprise to everybody there.
Did it just pop into existence?
Buraya doğru uğramaya başladı. Şu anda sürpriz bir konuk bu. Kedimiz. Sevmek lazım. Aynı zamanda da kapıları açmak lazım. Bir tas su, bir tas yemek bırakıyoruz ya. Bunlarla ilgili onlar da şu anda kış mevsiminde dereteye sığındılar. Bu kedimiz de buradan artık almak durumundayız. Programdan dolayı sürpriz bir konuk kendisi. Sahip çıkalım efendim hayvanlara dedikten sonra biz bir görüntülü habere gidelim. Daha sonra ben kediyle program sonrasında ilgileniyor olacağım.
I wonder what he's even saying. Like, is he trying to continue talking about his story, or is he talking about the cat?
Look, they gave it a blanket afterwards.
Aww.
God, they put it like in the break room or something.
Look at a happy kitten.
Yeah, kitty don't mind.
Like, do you think he adopted the cat after this?
I'm sure they gave it to a shelter. Maybe it belongs to someone. Maybe it was like someone's pet that they brought in.
I mean, the title says it's a stray, but we don't know that that's actually a fact.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just saying that because it showed up unexpectedly.
Let's see. Now, do you remember the gay nomad? He was on DP.
Is he the one that was freaking out because the Walmart robot was looking at him?
That's right. I subscribed to him because
because lol cow.
He's a little bit of a lol cow, but he's not.
Actually, scroll down a little bit so we can see his channel name there.
The gay nomad.
No, back up a little bit. Like right there. What is it with people these days that There's so many people out there that just refuse to use capital letters in the names of their things.
Oh, yeah, I didn't notice that. Well, he was probably too busy drooling and mumbling to himself.
But I mean, there's a bunch of these people on it. I don't understand it.
Yeah, look, Ziggy Bob. Look, Bob's in capitals. Ziggy isn't. Anyway, I think he's. I don't know where he is. I'm guessing with the golden name, he might be at a Golden Corral. But
this is a really special occasion, and so I'd like to do something really special. Chase Michael Bristow, I want to let you know that I love and cherish you so much. I feel as if I have known you forever, but I want to actually have you forever.
He wants to have you forever. So that means, like...
You put a collar on him, or what?
Hey, you know, like, if that's what they're into, that's great. He
looks like, yeah.
With those pants, he does kind of look like the type that probably would like a collar around his neck. Also, big respect for the dude who's wearing a shirt almost too small for him. Like, I can relate. I can relate, buddy. Maybe ease off on the pizzas a bit.
So,
nothing says romance like having to read your speech off a piece of paper.
And marry me.
Aww.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Oh
also, was that his boyfriend or his father?
Look at that pose.
I mean, seriously, they look like they're at least 20 or 30 years difference from each other.
Someone's got daddy issues.
Wow.
Still, you know, they're happy.
Yeah.
He's a scrawny boy, though, isn't he? Those are some thin legs, boy. You need to eat more of those pizzas.
You need to eat those pizzas so your boyfriend can't.
Yeah, maybe redistribute some of the fat around, you know? But no, I just thought that was cute. That's actually was a few weeks ago now, 26th. Was it a week or two? I don't know. Now, here's another guy from DP they had on, Chester Stone. I don't suppose you remember.
No, women.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Women are so goddamn beautiful. You know why? Women don't fart. They poop.
He's right. They don't fart. I've been around women. I've lived with women. I've known women personally and professionally.
No, they're just stealthy about it. That's all.
Nope.
They floof.
Poop.
God damn.
I made it smelly. Nah.
I made it smelly.
Bitch, I think you shit. God motherfucking damn. God motherfucking damn. I'm tired of niggas, goddammit.
Give me a God motherfucking damn in the chat.
This guy's hilarious.
In the chat, God motherfucking damn it.
Tired of niggas. So I went and bought me a pack of Newports and some goddamn motherfucking beer. I said, well, fuck it. I'm going in the middle of the graveyard.
I don't know about you, but like that just like you might as well mock the dead. You can't do this anymore.
You drink my beer and Newports. Little behold, soon as I sat down, I swear to God, soon as I sat down, a nigga come out the grave. Say, Super D, can I get some of your Newports and sip some of your beer? I say, you collard green eating bitch, if your ass ain't dead, I'm gonna kill your monkey ass again. God motherfucking damn.
You collard green eating bitch.
Shit, boy, it's rough out there, bitch. Oh my God, what the fuck they signed? Oh shit, no lottery. God motherfucking damn. They done locked Super Nigga up. Super Nigga.
Oh, what can I say?
What can I say? But you're welcome.
Hold on, I dropped my mouse.
Is that what that bang was?
God motherfucking damn. Oh, this guy is amazing.
God motherfucking damn.
What's up? They locked you up for laundering, bitch. You better stop. I'm finna get out the way now, but they get me too. Super nigga. My nigga.
No, that's how you open any video.
I wanna buy this goddamn racing car, my nigga.
Only for this guy, though.
You know why, my nigga?
God, yeah. Imagine if I did it. You did it. Imagine you walking down the street where you live.
Shit. Ah, motherfucking damn.
Yeah, stick with that. Oh, shit. What the hell is this?
You didn't see this one yet?
No.
Oh, yep. That's a thing right there.
Neighbor Racing, huh?
Uh-huh.
Home Depot proudly supports Neighbor Racing.
God motherfucking damn.
God motherfucking damn. Nigga Racer. I wanna buy this bitch, nigga.
You know what? Even I want to buy that bitch. I don't know what I'd do with it. I don't think I'd park it anywhere near where I live, but I want to buy it.
Super deep bad boy.
I want Hannibal and Monkey to buy it.
Down.
Oh, imagine then they drive to a Trump rally. And then, I could just imagine Hannibal. God motherfucking damn!
Look at this fat ass nigga. You need to get on the stem fast diet, bitch. Yes. You need a stem, bitch. I got Brillo, bitch. You need some Brillo, bitch. You fat ass motherfucker. God motherfucking damn. The goddamn Atlanta police don't stop the nigga. They don't stop the goddamn nigga. God motherfucking damn. I guess because he got camouflage on.
Camouflage?
This reminds me of the videos you get of like those crazy people that just rant and scream at people, except that this guy's just having fun.
Yeah. Well, he's technically doing both. But
I mean, my theory is that this guy's perfectly sane. He's just having to giggle.
I think he realizes that if he acts crazy, no one will go near him. So he'll just...
Maybe that too.
God,
this is definitely kayfabe, though.
How you doing, officer? You following Chester Stone 745? Chester Stone 745, you following me? God, motherfucking damn!
Sir, please.
Nope.
I've already got my black beating quota down for the day. I can make an exception, but I'm gonna have to file out an extra report.
Let me get out the way.
I can go over my quota, but it won't carry over to tomorrow, so I'll just save it up.
Yeah, they won't get the free muffin basket if they reach their goal. It'll just be wasted.
No, I see. I want the one after that. You get like five more beatings after that. You get the exotic butters basket.
Oh hell yeah!
Man.
You know, after going out and cracking some Black Lives Matter heads open, you go home and you have some of that garlic and lemon infused stuff.
Oh yeah, that stuff's super easy to make, by the way. If you want to make your own,
I've done it with lemon before.
You, for anybody watching, you literally just melt some butter. You put it in the pan you want to be in the butter, then you pour it into something and let it solidify again.
A low enough heat. You don't need to have it scalding hot because then it just burns away.
Yeah, just enough to melt it.
But no, that is a really, really nice one.
Motherfucking damn.
Of course, I can't have it because I'm on a bloody diet.
Damn. Help! I can't breathe. I think I got the coronavirus, bitch.
You better be wearing a mask then, otherwise, God motherfucking damn.
Motherfucking damn! Look at these monkeys! Them bitches need Afro pics, nephew, let me borrow $50, nigga. Goddamn nephew! Why?
I still want this. I'll tell you, I want this amazing human specimen to go to Berkeley or UCLA and like sit in at like a safe space seminar. Like the ultimate like SJWs, the ones that even I'm like, oh, okay, you don't know.
No, and whenever they make one of their big SJW points, he just yells, "God motherfucking damn!"
Fuck the patriarchy.
I don't believe it. Comb your head, ugly ass nigga. Ugly, get out the street, nigga, before you get hit. Get damn, nigga, Eminem, bitch.
He's found his match.
Eminem.
I also really like this guy's t-shirt. It wouldn't look good on me because I'm a.
It's actually a good shirt.
Yeah, I like a lot of the new shirts these days. I'm thinking of expanding my shirts as I despan my stomach.
Next,
hey guys, I got some shirts to sell you guys.
Hey, Eminem.
Yeah, I was actually thinking before the end of the year I might buy at least one of your shirts.
Everybody, check out spreadshirt.com/Krendar for some random madness on your chest.
Put it in
or
your,
mug.
Put the link if you got it into the chat.
Yeah.
What you?
Hold on. It's Brillo for real, ALS,
Brillo for real? That motherfucker's a crack gorilla. Man, these my 3 nephews. And when they grow up, what y'all gonna be when you grow up?
Rich.
You gonna be rich, right? You gonna open up a business too, right?
Yep.
No sports for you. God motherfucking damn. Motherfucking damn.
Well, let them have some sports, or else they're gonna be rich but die of the age of 45 of the diabetes.
Look at the color of that nigga's shirt. That bitch got money. He driving that big ass Pepsi truck. Hey nephew, you see the waves in your motherfucking head? Got me seasick, bitch.
Dude, this is the type of crazy uncle I would want.
This guy's just so upbeat about everything.
He's upbeat, but he can say shit that in any other context would just be so bad.
Yep. And he's having fun with the fact that he can get away with it.
He's making everyone laugh. Oh my god. I see he's gone to a time warp of the 1950s. Civil rights activist right here.
Another black man went out it. Look at that nigga foots. You need some motor oil on them bitches. Bitch, you need some motor oil. Rusty ass nigga. You need an afro pick too, bitch. Check this out, niece. Nigga, if you don't treat my niece good, I'ma beat your big ass.
Alright. I think we can see a trend. I think we can see a trend of what he's going on, what he's about, who he is as a person. You say mean stuff, but it's so funny. Everyone's just having a good time. Yeah, because there's context for you. It's there was no hate behind it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you can tell he doesn't literally mean what he's saying.
No, if you asked me, just like I'm just having fun, neighbor.
Yep.
Now, this is all fun and games, but don't forget that today is a very special day, and our good friends at Pornhub, especially our good friends Dick and Jane, are willing to tell us. Today is Sexual Health Day. Let us watch, shall we? But I was calling people.
Hello, Jane.
Yeah, ain't Jane sexy? It's also, can I say it's a very nice change that the guy isn't black and she is. Like, normally it's the other way around.
He's colonizing her.
Oh yeah, he's sexually fetishizing her.
He's setting up a settlement on her booty.
However, it's important to point out that they have like the most openest and like most kinkiest of relationships, including the fact that he's a quote unquote cook and a cross dresser. So I don't think he's kind of like I don't think he's kind of dominating her, except when she is.
Somebody's been watching the series. I see.
I am a huge fan of Dick and Jane. They have like ironically they have like one of the most like healthiest sexual relationships I've seen.
Burnswall says that she's Dick and he's Jane.
She has worn a strap on.
Eggs, boy.
Oh, he's so pissed off that he can't play his game where he gets to shoot.
Oh, she just game cucked him.
She did. But look, it's not so bad. You see, she's thirsty. She's thirsty, Dick. Up. So she stopped his game, took over his computer, brought him up to like arousal level, but not to watch porn, but rather
just to teach him about STDs or whatever.
Yeah, and he seems cool with it. And I think
why is she giving him the sultry face over getting tested?
Yeah, you want to check for herpes?
You dirty boy.
I've got something to tell you. You weren't the first guy I was with. I know. No. I mean, I got the test. Results
today.
Back. The test results back, and yeah, I have to make a lot of phone calls. Oh, I do too. No, you don't. Okay.
Oh, that reminds me, actually. One of the most epic dad jokes I've ever seen in my life.
Go for it.
So there's this couple. She's taking the pregnancy test, comes out positive, and the typical dad joke of like, oh, I'm hungry. Hi, hungry. I'm dad, right?
Yep.
So she's like, oh, honey, I'm pregnant, and he says, hi, pregnant. I'm dad, and she says, no, you're not.
Wasn't that on Cyanide and Happiness?
Maybe they might have done a version of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. His kid's talking to him as he gets a letter back from a doctor. Is, oh, your mother's test results just came in. And he just goes, so what is it, Dad? You don't have to call me that anymore, son.
Ouch.
This Labor Day, Pornhub wants to take a moment to thank all the people who keep America up and running every day. Because their hard work inspires all of our jobs. So thank you to the gardeners,
including our blowjobs,
for always taking care of that bush. And to the professors for helping with those oral exams. Let's thank the plumbers for laying the pipe every day. The massage therapists for being so good with their hands. And the delivery guys for serving it up nice and hot. And this year, more than ever, we can't forget to thank the doctors for their thorough examinations. To the workers of America, we thank you. And even though this may not be a normal Labor Day, you can still take part in that time-honored tradition of getting off on your day off.
Nice. Didn't Pornhub actually start accepting gameplay videos when YouTube was really cracking down on copyright shit?
And some people are still there to this day, doing like hentai games and the like, to the point where I seriously thought GirlDoesRant and people like her might have started to seriously go over there. I think TJ was seriously thinking of going over there.
Well, I know she made a channel on Plexstorm, but Plex seems a little glitchy still so far.
Yeah, Plex isn't all that.
It can't handle large audiences super well.
Okay, let's go on to No Time to Die. New James.
So when are they going to change actors on these? They rotate the actors around, right?
What, Bond?
Yeah.
Well, they've still got Daniel Craig, but I don't know who else is going to be. I haven't actually seen it yet. I just know that it's here.
I haven't seen any of his, actually.
You haven't seen any Daniel Craig?
I've seen bits and pieces, but not like a whole movie.
I think he's pretty solid. Far more serious. Far more like brooding, but not like unfun. There's these weird, funny moments that are almost like in him.
I liked Pierce Brosnan.
Oh, he was fun. He didn't actually like being Bond. He didn't think he was up for the task. Afterwards, he said, "What was it? Die Another Day" or whatever the hell it was. The last one. He was like, "Oh, I was actually really relieved when they said they were replacing me." Because
I thought he did well.
I thought so too. That was the one I grew up with. You see, I grew up with all the old ones, but I also grew up with a lot of the new ones. With Pierce Brosnan as the default one, and of course him being Irish as well was also a big deal over here.
Irish.
Oh, he doesn't have much of an Irish accent though. Let's be honest here.
No.
Even by my standards. Okay, so let's have a look at the trailer then. First of all, let's see how the chat you doing there, chat. How you doing?
Chat.
He said mean stuff, but just don't. Yeah, wow, rude. She didn't even ask to consent to close the game. I know, right? She just was like, Maybe they had.
That's how you know he's the cuck.
Yeah, maybe they had a conversation prior, and he's like, okay, honey, I'll just have to do something on the computer real quick. Hey guys, I can only do this raid for the next like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And she's on her phone, and she's on her phone, and she's on her phone.
Oh, time's up.
Yep. Well, it's STD o'clock. Big sausage pizza. Since when does porn need advertising? Well, Pornhub thinks it needs advertising on the grounds that it's had the big billboard in Times Square for a long while, which I thought was pretty cool.
Let's be honest. If Jane there closed your game, would you really mind?
It kind of reminds me of those "Begone thought I am playing games" or "Begone thought I am trying to learn math." You know those old memes.
Yeah,
the nerdy girl, the nerdy kid, and the drunk girls all partying. Only Bond I've seen is Pierce Brosnan. Pierce Brosnan one's got a little too comedic bookish. Yeah. That went too off on the other end. Some people have claimed that Daniel Craig's are too serious, but other people claim that Pierce Brosnan was too jokish. But I mean, go back to the stuff in the 70s. The one with Christopher Walken, which
they started comic bookish.
Yeah, like Octopussy was just a fucking joke. There was a midget in it, for God's sake. So let's have a look here. Okay, standard fare.
Past isn't dead.
Look at those ears on him.
I know, right?
He doesn't have an Adam Sandler level. What is it? Adam Sandler? Ben Stiller level of ears, but they're still
close.
They're chunky. He's starting to.
He's like a chimpanzee.
He is, isn't he? A very attractive one, but still, bestiality is still bestiality.
Especially if they say nay.
Hey, I've seen some horses that make me go, nah, but you made me think about it.
Fate draws us back together. Now your enemy's my enemy.
Oh, there's Girly after all. That's where she's been hiding. Damn it, I thought I would die. I thought I could get away.
She's just been upgrading her computer because she's been too busy doing this.
His name is Safin.
And what does he want?
Revenge.
He wants 8.
Me.
When her secret finds its way out, it'll be the death of you.
You can imagine why I've come back to play.
There's a young lady in Santiago I want you to meet.
Okay,
is her name Carmen?
But where in the world could she be?
I don't know. Probably off on a date with Waldo somewhere.
Where are they? All you see is like his beanie and glasses and her hat and coat.
Did you ever see that artwork? Somebody drew artwork of the two of them at a cafe somewhere, and Carmen's like, "We can't be seen together like this."
I just want to point out though, this place looks like a real dive bar. Look what she's wearing.
Yeah, that stands out like crazy.
She's either a high-class prostitute, in which case you won't find any business worth your time there, honey, or she's a anime video game protagonist.
She should not be at this place in either way.
You're late.
When you're ready.
Oh my god, was she drinking a Dr. Pepper?
Product placement.
Oh my god, please let her be I don't know why, but I find that
There's a young lady in Santiago I want you to meet.
Yep, I think so.
Doctor!
I think that's a Dr. Pepper.
In a cognac glass.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, look at that face.
I need to drink Dr. Pepper out of a cognac glass now.
Look at that face, though. That's
just be like,
She just caught
an excellent bouquet.
Her cat just threw up in her shoes. That's the face she just given right there.
You're late.
When you're ready. Salute.
I met your new 00. She's a disarming young woman.
I get why you shot
like, really? She took my gun away.
Yeah, well, everyone tries at least once.
Got quite the roster of ladies in this one, don't they?
James Bond.
Yeah, it's been a while since they had at least 2 Bond girls.
There was 3. There was the blonde girl earlier too.
I thought that was Moneypenny. No, Moneypenny's black, isn't she?
I don't know who she was. She was quite lovely. She might not be a Bond girl per se. She might not be actually stuff, but
to make the world a better place. I just want to be a little tidier.
I think we've heard people say that in that accent before and it didn't go so well.
Come on, Bond. Where the hell are you?
So they've got, by looks of it,
I don't even know who's doing Moneypenny anymore, though. So,
if I'm right, she's like a voice actor in a lot of video games, and she does other things. But
Do you ever flown one of these?
Nope.
Harder to tell the good from bad, villains from heroes these days.
Yeah, mate, look, whoa, almost got a panty shot there. Definitely got one.
That's okay. She's not wearing any.
She makes up for lack of boob with nice legs.
What is it?
You don't know what this
More
is.
important in my
He's going
book.
to come
Yeah, her.
in.
I was talking about her. That blonde. I don't know. Threadlookers in this one.
If we don't do this, there will be nothing left to save.
Good thing you shot it.
I know, right? Like, I was wondering if he was trying to shoot the driver, but he didn't have the angle for that. That is a classic Bond-sounding title, though. I'll give him that.
Yeah, No Time to Die. And I noticed a few puns dropped in there. Maybe they're trying to go back to a more fun Bond.
I hope so.
Which Daniel Craig might be good for it. Like, I've seen him in a few things where he plays like a jokish character. Did you ever see him in Munich? He's always just singing like Led Zeppelin songs where he's like trying to plant bombs and shit like that. It's it's pretty cool. But yeah, no, it looks promising, and I'm glad that we're done with the Spectre arc. The whole sort of I'm Herrn Scarfaus Blofeld and blah 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 blah. Because it wasn't as good as the original Blofeld. So once it's not as good, you're just rehashing old water. You either have something original or get something right by redoing it in the past, doing it right. 2 minute 34 seconds video, stakes, mission that changes everything, kicks off a Bond. Okay, now it's just going to describe it, doesn't it?
They seem to have some good action scenes going on here for sure.
Blofeld. Oh yeah, no, he's still there. My bad, Blofeld. They have Christopher Waltz, although no longer haired white cat is in sight. Lame. I want my kitty. Sit in a cage in his prison cell. James's fate draws us back together, and now your enemy is my enemy. Oh no, they're not doing the Dr. Moriarty thing, are they? Shadowy enemy is, of course, Safin, who would learn seeking revenge, possibly in the form of Bond's love interest, Dr. Madeline Swan. That's not a sex pun. We're told, yeah, it looks promising. It's been a while since we had a Bond film, so yeah, why not? Let's go here. Jessica Krug, George Washington University professor, admits she's been pretending to be black.
Uh-oh. This again?
Yes, again. In a post titled The Truth and the Anti-Blackness of My Life, she goes at herself really hard, by the way, in this. Miss Krug says that I'm not a culture vulture, I'm a culture leech. Something tells me she's
the same one as before, is it? This is somebody different?
I think this is yeah, this is someone this is like 4th of September.
This isn't the trans black chick.
No, this is
I forget her name.
Yeah, I know. I think they actually mention her. But
yeah, there it is. Rachel Dolezal.
Yeah, that's right. Dolezal sounds like some like drug from China. That you have to
try 25 cc's of Dolezal.
Prominent activist and professor of active American history at George Washington University has admitted she has been pretending to be black woman. Jessica Krug, 38, wrote on a blog website Medium that her various identities have been built on toxic soil of lies. Damn, being poetic as hell still doesn't change the fact that you're a liar.
I wonder why she's admitting it now.
She's in fact a Jewish woman from Kansas City. Let's find out. Revelation draws parallel with a case of former civil rights activist Rachel Dolezal, exposed her parents in 2015 to have been lying about being black. In a blog post, Mr. Krug revealed that she's been assuming many false identities, including North African blackness, US-rooted blackness, and Caribbean-rooted Bronx blackness. So,
and don't forget the blackness.
Oh yes. However, she wasn't lying about being the white blackness. I have not only claimed these identities of my own when I have absolutely no right to do so. When doing so is very epitome of violence. What? When doing so is a very... Oh, how do you say that word again?
Epitome.
Epitome. There we go. I was going to say epiphany.
Apparently, not touching anybody in a violent way at all is the very definition of violence. Yeah, somehow,
you know me. I'm trying to be woke these days, but at the same time, what the fuck? That's not what that means. Of thievery and appropriation, that is what that means. You were appropriating that shit in the most literal way. So 100% of the myriad of ways in which non-black people have continued to abuse black identities and culture. But I form intimate relationships with loving, compassionate people who have trusted and cared for me when I deserved neither trusting nor caring, she wrote. Built my life on a violent anti-black lie. And I have lied in every
Stop
breath.
Calling it violent.
Yeah, it's not. Anti-black? Sure, there's an argument made about that. Violent? No, you weren't doing it out of a malicious intent. You were doing it out of probably a greedy intent.
It doesn't even matter if it's malicious intent. It's only violence if you physically hit somebody. I mean, it can be also very bad the other way, but violence is not the right word.
Yeah, it can be abusive, like, say, verbal
Yes, abusive is, I think, what these people mean.
Not a culture vulture, I'm a cultural leech. According to George Washington University website, Ms. Krug's a doctorate and is a historian of politics, ideas, and cultural practices of Africa and African dysphoria. She has also written several books on black history and culture. Now deleted online biography refers to herself as an unprecedented and unreformed child of the hood. Okay, I don't think anyone who is a child of the hood who got to where she is would be using a term like that. Several writers and actors treated her anger after the exception. I imagine a lot of people are pissed at her right now. Many attest to meeting Krug's under the name of Jessela Bombarella?
Bombalera. That is a name and a half.
Jessla. We've been hearing a lot of crazy ass names tonight.
La Bombalera.
Jessla Bombalera. A video posted
sounds Spanish.
A video posted online on the pseudonym shows her criticizes all the white New Yorkers who waited 4 hours with us to be able to speak and then did not yield their time for black and brown and Jesus. Oh my god. She is more woke than woke. Stereotype.
No kidding, right?
And it turns out that you know the way, like, when right wingers, like the religious nut jobs, say gay people are evil and then go suck prostitute cock. She's kind of doing it in reverse. She she's saying, like, you guys are all culturally appropriating. All white people are evil, and then she goes home and has like a mayo sandwich on Wonder Bread.
Right, exactly.
Or to Robert Jones.
By the way, hello to Missy Ann in chat. Thanks for joining us.
Missy Ann.
How's it going today?
Yeah, you came this close for being pestered to replace Girly. She couldn't make it, so it looks like all that hassle was for nothing anyway. But good.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. But it's called Methinks She Doth Protest Too Much. Yeah, that's really what this is in a lot of ways.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I imagine now people are looking back over all the time they spent with her and thinking, oh, well, here are the big signs. Albert Rosser Jones Jr. Tweeted, this morning I found out Jessica is a white woman who's been posing for over 10 years. When black women have been attempting to make this information known and be shut down by her attempts. Oh, shit. So it was, like, known for a while.
Damn.
There's Rachel Dolezal's parents revealed in 2015 lying about being a black woman. Shared about
pictured here, 50 cc's of Dolezal.
Dolezal, it just works for you. Ask your doctor if Dolezal will work for you. Share about 5 Jest articles over here. Past 3 years, Lara take the mic and occasionally told me analysis. Multiple publishers, including Race Baiter, and removed Miss Krug's work from websites.
I've never heard of them.
No,
they don't sound very nice at all.
They sound honestly like a right-wing organization. Like that sounds like something that that bloody like
either that or extremely far left.
I think they are extremely far left. They're the Hoteps. These motherfuckers are the Hoteps.
Yeah.
The medium blog.
Holy shit! Look at this picture here.
That's kind of like seeing pictures of. That's like that episode of The Simpsons where they had the book of Fatherhood by Bill Cosby. You know, like, hindsight is not,
oh my god,
is not comfortable. But mental health issues can never explain, justify. Oh, she's using mental health. Of course she is.
Actually, speaking of hindsight, I remember after the whole thing with Bill Cosby came out, somebody showed a clip from the Cosby Show where he's talking about how he makes some special sauce that he
don't go taking any
ingredient in to make the wife horny.
I remember hearing that. I remember.
It's like, oh, he's been drugging his wife. He's been drugging women ever since back then. Okay.
You know what? I honestly love the Family Guy joke where it's just him dancing around all these passed out women's like during the opening credits of the Cosby Show. And it cuts to Peter watching it and going, "Wow, we were too busy not looking at race that we didn't spot all the raping either."
Right?
Christ on a fucking crutch. The world we live in is a fucking joke. But we have Christopher Walken and Ripper.
Here's Quinlan.
Same MO as...
I like that. I like that turn.
I know, right? That's so awkward.
Same MO as the others?
You got it. Look around you, asshole. If anything, this is more gruesome than the other two.
Sue.
I'm walking.
Oh god, that man is a glory. He's
a lot more splatter.
Splatter.
Who's the victim?
Name's Stein. Renee Stein. Age 43. Book editor over at Knopf.
Any connection to the other two?
Well, let's see. Estevez was a programmer. Mandler a dry cleaner. It'll take me 48...
Did you ever play Ripper or see, I think, Spoonie?
Never heard of it.
Spoonie did a breakdown of the...
I've played games like this before, though.
Yeah, you know, it's the FMVs where you have multiple choices and things like that. Look at the really bad graphics in the background. They couldn't have just filmed this on set.
8 hours to run
I know,
down,
right?
But there's no connection here.
No connection here.
Why do you need a set when you got a green screen?
No sign of forced entry. Nothing's disturbed.
Almost looks real.
2 sets of prints. Hers and her mother's. The only thing not where it should be is this woman's...
So I got a joke for you.
What about witnesses?
Low energy.
I mean, this guy must have been a bloody mess.
Go.
What's the opposite of Christopher Walken?
Christopher Sitton.
I would also have accepted Christopher Reeve. Eh?
Cripple jokes. This is why I keep you around, Brenda.
Tasteful all day.
Even if it's 3 o'clock in the morning, it's Greenwich Village.
Call me Chris.
Somebody must have seen him.
As far as I know, he left us with one witness.
If I'm right, the reason I'm showing this, by the way, is because of the great line read that he has here. But we're
okay.
It's just it's.
And she's feeling a little fragmented at the moment. This guy is unfucking believable.
He's unfucking believable. Like he like bursts the word out. It just it's so.
Do it again.
Again. And you know what? I might even try to clip this and have this as like our when we get donos. This guy,
that'd be great.
Yes,
I love it.
Let's make this happen. I think I have ways of doing it.
At the moment, this guy is unfucking believable.
Oh, this man is a saint.
I love it.
This guy.
By the way, you ever watch this series on YouTube called Christopher Walken Through?
Yeah, you've mentioned it a few times.
Yeah,
I haven't gotten around to it yet.
It's so good.
Oh, why haven't I liked it?
Unfortunately, it's not like on its own dedicated channel, so it's hard to find them as a proper series, but they're pretty good.
All right, and now we move on to the last of our content Oh wait, no.
Content.
Oh no, we couldn't have a bearded ramblings without our good friend, Buff Corral.
Oh yeah. I was wondering what your meatloaf link was about.
His pea cup is full now.
He's saving it for Jared. Oh, have you heard? Jared's back.
I saw his art.
Oh, I know. Wasn't it special?
I love the pelican. I thought it would be too obvious, too on the nose to go through it. But if you guys want to, next week we can break down each and every one of his pictures as a family.
I mean, it really was early warning signs of his madness, isn't it?
Psycho. Life is shit. Fuck you. I want to kill myself.
what a try-hard motherfucker.
I like his newer stuff's better.
1s and 5s and 9s and 5s to see what it is.
I don't trust the Vaseline right next to his
but
bed.
Not by much better.
It's just so...
Well, that's definitely a spank station.
Yeah. Maybe not as much as the guy who does the police cop chokehold spank station, but this is
that guy had a huge one, ladies.
He had so many varieties. Look at this.
Also that otter he was showing the picture of, that otter was adorable, not ugly.
I know, right? But so was the buffalo, and he was. I think he was scared of I think he's scared of animals.
I mean, buffaloes are legit scary.
Well, so can
if you're like around one. I wouldn't want to be around one.
Yeah,
might stampede you or something.
I was around one once. They're very, very dumb, and when they're confused, they get easily startled. But
that's my point. Yeah.
But can I just point out, Buff Corral, not a single ounce of fat on him. Look
True.
at that midriff. Like that's
midriff.
Mid-tift.
That too.
Look at that mid-tift.
Right you could do your laundry on that washboard.
My God, it's about the length of hell. My forearm probably isn't as long as that. Like
you can just be like, hey, Corral, just like flex for a minute while I wash my shirt on your chest.
In really
on your stomach, actually, even.
If he's with somebody and it's a really hot day, he has a trick where he cracks an egg open and it fries up on his stomach.
Yep.
On the buffaloes, how the body looks. So let's get out further ado. I'll do anything for love. Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Eat a little something to eat while you're having fun times.
Those muscles need protein.
That's right. You want to do those warm-ups that don't help you at all.
Cowbird. Ooh, he's being flexible today.
Hey y'all, it's Police Cop Chokehold, part 73. Why are you doing this to me?
Why is he grabbing what looks like an extension of his... That doesn't look like the jeans.
No.
That looks like he's...
But I want to know how you managed to find his worst performance yet.
Well, we're already a few minutes in. It could get far worse.
It's already the worst.
I knew it would be high pitch, so I knew it would be glorious.
Skip wants to know how he's going to dance to this. Apparently the answer is barely at all.
Wait for it. No, you have to hook. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, he's tempting first.
Oh, he saved it up.
Coiled snake.
Only he learned to sing instead of shout the lyrics, right?
He learned how to sing from a deaf person.
Yeah. That's what it feels like.
It's like someone never told him.
What was that?
I want to see that again.
Was that riding the pony? little prance.
This man.
Oh my god, this is his most glorious one yet.
I'm glad Girlie isn't here.
Do you think he does that move in the club?
She'd have seen my old face.
do you need some Kleenex now?
Yeah, I might need to grab some over there from his station.
I mean, at least the band's got some very well-defined jizz lanes.
Good old Maxwell's all over there and there and there.
I know you can save me. No one else can save me now but you. As long as the planets are turning, as long as the stars are burning, as long as your dream is coming true, you better believe it. As I would do anything for love. Oh, I would do.
Seriously, why does he do warm-ups at all?
Because it wouldn't sound as good. I can't even.
Do you think there's an even worse version of it that we're missing out on?
Dude, who's to say this is his first take?
He strikes me as a kind of a one-take Jake to me. You don't think so?
Oh,
You think he did 10 takes and this was the best one?
What would be the other 9 look like?
Terrifying. You know, I used to think that you couldn't commit violence with just your voice, but I'm starting to change my mind.
Maybe that woman had the right of it, you know? Maybe there is violence in words.
Exactly.
His hair is looking amazing as always.
As long as the wheels are turning, as long as the fires are burning, as long as
this is definitely one of those situations where
he's talking
somebody is a
with his
beautiful individual until they open their mouth.
Yeah, I like the stereos on DP when he was watching this. He's like, how can that come out of that?
Asterios has good hot takes on things.
But he is a stand-up comic. He has to be quick on his feet.
Also, he figured out the best name for Onion Son ever. I always call him Onion Son now.
That's a little Onion boy. I don't want to think that he might be someone's son.
Well, obviously he has to be somebody's son, otherwise he wouldn't exist.
And what's wrong with that? I can dream, can't I?
I mean, I also dream of a world where he does not exist. Sadly, that is not the world we live in.
Lionel Hutz from The Simpsons. Could you imagine a world without Onion Son and it just cuts and everyone's holding hands?
It cuts to like a field full of beautiful flowers and peaceful birds singing. Maybe it's one of those weird things where, like, because of indirect, unexpected cause and effect, if we didn't have Onision, we'd be living in an apocalypse.
Yeah, it's kind of like butterfly flaps his wings. Onision says someone has bipolar disorder.
You went back in time and you accidentally stepped on a butterfly. And now your family doesn't exist.
All right. We're with you in spirit from here on out there, Buff Corral. Till next time, keep us entertained and keep yourself the most buffed Corral you can.
Oh, that was glorious.
Isn't he just? I struggle sometimes to get enough stuff to talk about for us to talk about on the week, but I always know I can just dive deep into Buff Corral and make like he's got so much to work with.
Diving in so deep, that's why he needs that moisturizer.
I would do anything to stop the chafing.
God motherfucking damn. Uh-oh.
Okay, racist or not racist? Australian KFC commercial.
I'm already guessing the answer. It's based on the fact that the question even exists.
You be the judge.
Need a tip when you're stuck in an awkward situation?
Too easy.
So you're stuck around black people who you're not liking because they're acting all super black and shit. And your first thought is, hey, they'll want some fried chicken.
Honestly, the fact that he's calling it an awkward situation is more racist than the fact that he fed them chicken.
Did he bring that chicken just for himself?
No, he knew this was going to get awkward and he was prepared. He's like the Boy Scout of racists.
You know, though, if the stereotype it needs to be followed all the way through, they would know much superior fried chicken and be like, what the hell are you trying to do? Sell us this cheap shit.
Yeah, this is KFC. Like, give us some fucking Popeyes or something, man.
Yes. The bottom line is Popeyes. The top is like this tiny mom and pop place in Mississippi that probably does fried chicken that'll just make you go, oh.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? Fuck bringing fried chicken to them. You go to them and you ask them to bring you to their fried chicken.
Yeah, just go like, wow, mate, I really need some fried chicken. Everyone stops.
What do you mates recommend?
Yeah, they all stop with big grins on their faces. Terrible. The most confusing commercial ever. We'll be the
We've seen a series of one-car accidents recently involving rollovers and
TV's Frank from Mystery Science Theater, calling it now.
serious injuries to passengers. I don't know if it's video games or what, but it's so unfair to, after something like this, to blame people in the backseat or say they deserved it. I don't like consoling these parents about what's happened, but I'll do it until it stops. Will you please stop? Scott Hoy.
Well,
what the fuck was that about?
I
don't know what just happened.
That was all right. Let's break down the things that we know happened. There was a man on the screen talking. I think he was using English, but and it's clearly around about the time of Christmas.
We've seen
he's in a black turtleneck. Is this some sort of avant-garde art project, perhaps?
Oh, I hope so. That's the only logical explanation I'll accept.
Recently involving roll.
All right, his hair is like 90% fine, except for this one part here. It's kind of scruffed out. Like maybe just before the screen started, he did this, like a reverse Buff Carell, where he made it scruffy instead of slick.
Overs and serious injuries to passengers. I don't know if it's video games or what, but it's so unfair to, after something like this, to blame people in the backseat or say they deserved it. I don't like consoling these parents about what's happened, but I'll do it until it stops. Will you please stop? I'm Scott Hoy.
I can't stop because I don't know what I'm stopping.
Did I even start? What's going on? I'm very confused.
I wonder if this guy ever came back later and explained what the fuck.
Local lawyer puts very confusing commercials, ladies and gents, to give you Scott Hoy. It's the sweetener Christmas tree, lights a corn in a respectful tone. And the man will 100% no question see know what God's name you're talking about.
No, I like the second comment. Only you can prevent something.
Can we?
I wonder if this guy knows how people are reacting to this. Have people called that phone number and just to ask him what he was talking about?
Hi, so is this Scott Hoy? It is. Do you want to stop? Context, please, but maybe? This one is just, I think this has been shown in a few places, but it's impossible not to show it.
It's time for back to school. Denim, haircut, backpacks, come get your backpack.
Boots and pants and boots and pants.
I don't know why.
What executive listened to this and then signed a piece of paper saying, "Yep, I'm going to pay money to have this made"?
You know what they did, right? They had like a big bombastic script for like a massive ad, and then at the last minute, like the dog ate the script, and they just had to come up with something immediately before.
There was like, "Hey, does anybody have a friend that can beatbox? Bring him in."
I can work I can work Photoshop in 2003.
Get yourself an outfit.
She didn't even know when the camera.
Oh my god,
off.
that was awkward. Just like, get yourself an outfit.
Boots and pants and boots and.
The guy's great.
He's only got one mode, but technically he's got two: boots and pants.
Haircut, new shoes.
It's actually the best part though, because that's have you ever heard people imitating like dance beats by doing that? Like instead of doing like the oons oons oons, they're like boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants.
Hell yeah.
But like I was doing it wrong.
Boots and pants. Someone should call that lawyer to stop something like this. Imagine if you mix the two, like boots and pants and boots and but please stop.
Oh my god. Do you think that guy has it? That lawyer has a Twitter account?
We could. Well, I can't check. But here, here's what
future furniture being born. What?
Norton Furniture.
She about to shoot a table out of her gooch.
Don't be an idiot. It's clearly gonna be an ottoman.
Poor girl. That was gonna hurt a lot.
Don't worry, ma'am. It's IKEA, but some of the parts will be missing inside you.
Forever. This guy's just diving in.
Ladies and gentlemen, George Carlin.
You ain't seen nothing until you see a table come out of some lady.
And you can count on it.
1660. Hey, as a pain, I do not consent.
That's also a very confusing commercial. What the hell were they trying to say?
So, furniture being born. Notice they didn't show any, with the exception of the table she is on, they didn't show any furniture.
Right. Even that table they didn't show because it's got stuff draped all over it.
Including a woman in labor where she gives birth to an elderly comedian.
Give birth to him?
Yeah, oh, yeah, what you're talking, I guess. So, let's go back.
My name is Mark, and you can count on it.
1660. We can count on the fact that your name is Mark?
Yeah, that's
okay.
The
Please explain to me how any of this 32 seconds is going to encourage me to buy your furniture. Fuck, just what?
You see, someone would have had to script this.
I want to meet the person who approved this.
Oh, you know he's his own boss. And
yeah, he has to be, doesn't he?
He's got his employees working on this. I hope they got paid overtime. India oven commercial with Tim and Tom Butler.
Oh.
India over 30-second commercial.
India oven, huh? Hey, let's check that out. That looks good.
That mullet just screams, "Hey, do you know where you can get some fine meth?"
Oven, huh? Hey.
Look at the kid.
They didn't have meth back then.
Look at the kid there. He's so scared looking.
Wouldn't you be?
If I saw these two screaming at the top of their lungs while a camera's filming them, he looks so awkward.
Hey, let's check that out. That looks good.
He's like, I can't move, or they might notice me.
Oh man, looks.
Do I move? I just want to get a slice of pizza.
Good. All right. Let's check it out.
All right.
May I help you?
I'll take some of the vegetable samosa.
Samosa?
He doesn't even know the word.
Samosas are awesome, though, by the way.
I've had samosas. They're pretty good.
Skep says that's Trevor from
check
GTA.
out the chicken tandoori. Oh, yeah, is that good? Wow.
I like how there was barely any chicken there for the chicken tandoori.
They have the text level of me when I make the thumbnails for these.
Yeah.
Awesome. Never had Indian food before. This sounds good. Oh yeah, you folks got to check this place out. It's at the new.
Come in.
All right, I got a tip for everybody. If you're going to experience Indian food for the first time, don't do it in a food court.
Yeah, especially.
I love Indian food, but you go to a sit-down restaurant for that, mister.
Absolutely. Especially over
you
here.
Right there.
We're
Especially you, specifically.
The one that says thank you, they really mean you.
Newgate Mall in Ogden, Utah.
Ogden. These guys.
Nothing says Indian cuisine like Ogden, Utah.
Jesus Christ. I got the Rona. Ogden gave me the Rona. By the way,
Bill wants to try at Alfredo's Pizzeria, but I don't know. I'm kind of skeptical of them too. Don't they know that Alfredo is for pasta, not pizza? Jeez.
They just pour it all over a slice of pepperoni.
Actually, you can do pizzas like that, but
I know.
It's unusual.
New shoes, boots and pants.
All right. Why don't we save the rest for next time?
I think we're actually done.
We're at time.
Yeah.
We don't need to burn all the content.
No, this is
keep some in the bank.
No, we're actually done. I mean, we've gone through it all.
Okay. Well, I also meant that we're at time anyway.
So it works out either way.
Perfect.
Well, I'm actually...
Oh, that's Ogden, Utah is 2 counties north of Bill, apparently.
Yeah, that's right.
You gotta go try out India Oven and Alfredo's Pizzeria,
dude. If
we expect a full book report.
If the Newgate Mall is still there, go out, tell us. You're in nearly every one of my streams. You can tell me as soon as you could 1-to-1.
You can tell him while you're still there.
Yeah, you could send pictures.
Hey, do you think that scared kid is working at the pizzeria now?
Oh, let's be honest here. He's dead. That was the last ever footage of him.
He accidentally moved at the wrong moment and they noticed him.
No, those 2 guys who were like, "Hey, India Oven." Afterwards, no, he was their payment.
Oh shit!
As if the guy with the mullet doesn't have a fucking van with no windows.
It's got windows, but he painted over them.
He avoids all major highways. He's got no license plates. Oh, you know what? Girlie might have not.
And it just says free candy on the outside.
Oh no, he makes sure to have that down unless he's in a neighborhood near a good school, near a bad school district. The good school districts would get on
free candy and Pokemon trades.
Oh, guys, around the nerdy kids, magic cards.
Magic cards.
Some magic cards.
Free magic cards.
Well, I'm actually glad that we went through.
We got to give them away before Danny eats them all.
It was Manny, wasn't it?
Manny, yes. Sorry, wrong letter at the beginning of the word.
You got to go to Manny. You got to apologize. You got to fall on your knees and be like, "I am sorry, Manny.
I brought you a tribute of the most delicious of magic cards."
And then he looks at it and goes, "These are Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but you've already run away."
You fell for my trap.
You fell for your trap card. There we are. All right, that worked out.
Well played.
Well. Yeah, I didn't even plan.
Well played.
I mean, yes, I am that witty and charming. And you guys are witty and charming for tuning in. I want to thank everyone who popped in, anyone who watches in the future. Again, sorry, no girly, but things happen. You have to do your best. So with that, Krendar, what are you going to be up to for today and in the future?
Well, gonna continue playing the DLC for Control in about an hour and 20 minutes, and see what we can get into with the Alan Wake crossover. That'll be fun.
Okay. As for me, I am on a podcast tomorrow. Your internet friends, I believe they're called. I will put the link into my Discord. I'm looking forward to it.
Gotta get that Saturday yiff in there.
Yep. And on Sunday, I believe I will either play Dishonored or I will play.
Ooh. I'd love to be some Dishonored.
Actually, no. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna play Dishonored. So
Dishonored is excellent.
It is very good. I enjoy them. There's some good Dishonored. I've seen content, seen all this content on the internet. We've got GDR. Tell her to play DPRPG. Always have. Yeah, so we'll try to get Girly on in the future, but it seems like she doesn't even know what the future of herself's going to be. So how could we ask her to do any more?
Yeah, we gotta get her to get a new computer.
But in the meantime, I'm going to try to get Pimpmonk on for next Friday. If he can't, Missy Ann will.
Pimma.
So you can finally get. We're going to have ourselves a Pimpmonk on. Yep.
Yes, we will.
And if not, we're going to have Missy, who's just going to be leaning back for most of it and going.
Maybe we should just get all of his co-hosts on before we get him.
Yeah, we'd still then need Bullinator and Red Eye. Doable. Oh, and Landon. So that'd be 3 right there. And then he'd be like the great grand special of it all. Like, we finally got the Grand Poobah himself. He better dress up as Pumpisha. But yeah, it's been fun. Thank you everyone who donated, everyone who watched. If you liked the stream, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, check the links in below. You'll find the links to Krendar. You'll find the link to our Streamlabs, Discord, Twitter, which I'll get resolved in the next few weeks. Instagram, my email, and you'll also find Girly stuff there as well. With that said, I want to say goodbye.